Ladies and gentlemen, it's Travis here, and welcome back to the SF Bay Area SportsTalk channel. Hope everyone's having a fantastic day today, and welcome to NFL Weekly Picks. We are making our Week 11 NFL picks. Thursday night's game did conclude tonight. We weren't able to put the video out before that. I apologize for that. But we did see the Tennessee Titans defeat the Green Bay Packers 27-17. That took place on Thursday Night Football. And so now we, of course, are going to start with my beloved 49ers with our weekly picks here. For the 49ers, we are taking on the division rival Arizona Cardinals in a Monday Night Football matchup in Mexico City. So that's going to be a lot of fun, a lot of excitement. And I am going with the San Francisco 49ers to get this big win. I loved how we played in the second half against the Chargers. I mean, the defense was phenomenal. We put together some good drives and we made some big plays. And it was just an outstanding effort on Sunday Night Football to get the big win over the Chargers, and the week before that over beating the Rams. So 49ers are playing great football right now, and I expect us to go into this game, get a big win against the Arizona Cardinals. So I'm taking the 49ers in that Monday Night Football matchup. Now our next game is the Chicago Bears at 3-7 taking on the 4-6 Atlanta Falcons. Now in this game, this is a tough one. I mean, Justin Fields, give him credit. He's been playing very good at quarterback. And so going against this Falcons team. So in this one, I'm going to go with the Bears. I think that, I like what Justin Fields has been doing. I think the Bears find a way to get a win in this one. Alrighty, now our next game is the Cleveland Browns at 3-6 taking on the 6-3 Buffalo Bills. Now in this one, I got the Bills winning this one. Josh Allen, a terrific quarterback, playing incredible, and this is a Bills team that has the capabilities to be able to get to a Super Bowl. So I think they get the win over the Browns. Now our next game, the Eagles at 8-1. They did get their first loss of the season. That took place against the Washington Commanders. So that was a big win by the Commanders to get that win over the Eagles. Eagles will be taking on the 4-5-1 Colts. So in this one, I got the Eagles winning. I think the Eagles bounce back. They get a win in this one. Now our next game, we got the Jets at 6-3 taking on the 5-4 Patriots. Now this is going to be a fun one. I mean, this is a matchup of two division rivals or two division opponents here. And the Jets, Robert Saleh is doing a phenomenal job. Absolutely terrific. And this Jets team at 6-3. So I think they get the win over the Patriots in this one. Now our next game, we got the 3-6 Rams taking on the 3-7 Saints. Now in this game, I mean, the Saints have not looked that good this year. They have struggled. And the Rams haven't really looked as good, and, they've had a tough go. Really unfortunate with Cooper Kupp with the injury. I think it was Cooper Kupp, but the Rams have gone through, they have not looked the best this year. So in this game, I do think the Rams find a way to get a win over the Saints. Both of these teams are struggling, but I've got the Rams in this one. Now our next game, the 3-6 Detroit Lions taking on the 7-2 New York Giants. In this one, I got the New York Giants winning. They have looked really good this year. Playing. I mean, who would have thought they would be 7-2, playing as well as they are. So they're doing good. Lions. They compete out there. Give them credit. They do the best they can. But I think the Giants get the win in this one. Now our next game, we got the 3-7 Carolina Panthers taking on the 6-3 Baltimore Ravens. I've got the Ravens winning this one over the Panthers. Panthers have had a tough season. Ravens have been pretty solid this year. They made the trade at the deadline to improve their defense, their defensive line. So I think the Ravens are trying to make a playoff push. So I think they get the win over the Panthers. Now our next game, we got the 5-5 Commanders coming off the big win over the Eagles, handing the Eagles their first loss. The Commanders will be taking on the 1-7-1 Texans. Texans having a horrible year. Commanders, I think, get the win and improve to 6-5. Our next game, we got the 2-7 Raiders taking on the 3-6 Broncos and Russell Wilson. Now, Raiders, they've had a really tough year. You know, a lot of people, I think, thought that they were going to be still pretty good this season after making a playoff push last year. The Raiders have really struggled. They've had a lot of close losses this season. So I think the Broncos get the win in this one. Russell Wilson and the Broncos. Now our next game, we got this is a good matchup. The Cowboys at 6-3 taking on the 8-1 Vikings. So you have two of the top teams in the NFC. This is a possible playoff preview. Now, what we know about the Cowboys, they cannot stop the run. We've seen that against the Packers. So there are flaws to this Cowboys team. They do have a good defense. And when their offense is clicking, they're doing really good out there. Vikings, I mean, Kirk Cousins and what he's been able to take this Vikings offense to that next level. I think the Vikings get a win in this incredible matchup. Now our next game, we got the Bengals at 5-4 taking on the 3-6 Steelers. Steelers, you know, they're I think in the transition process. I mean, they, you know, moving on from Ben Roethlisberger. So you're seeing them, you know, get it with their new quarterback here. You know, going through. You know, working on improving for the future. So I think the Steelers, I think the Bengals and Joe Burrow, I think that they will beat the Steelers in this one. Now, our last game, our last pick here that we're breaking down, we got the Sunday Night Football matchup between the 7-2 Kansas City Chiefs taking on the 5-4 LA Chargers. So this is going to be a really good one, a division matchup. I think the Chiefs get the win in this one. Chargers, I think it will be a close game. I think it will be a 1-score game, but I do think the Chiefs get a win in that one. So with that being said, that is going to wrap up our NFL weekly picks here. Thank you so much. If you stayed until the very end, really appreciate the support. And if you enjoy these weekly NFL weekly picks on the channel, be sure to smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm. Really helps out the channel big time. And smash that like button if you'd like to see more of these NFL weekly picks videos on the channel. Was really excited to put this video out for everyone. So hope you enjoyed this video and looking forward to the Monday Night Football matchup with the San Francisco 49ers. Loving the way we're playing right now. I am so excited for this game on Monday. I can't wait for it. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. So thank you everyone so much. We'll be putting out another video next week for NFL weekly picks. This was your video, Week 11 NFL weekly picks. Hope everyone has a great rest of your day and take care.